Guys, do not ever participate in hookup culture and never entertain the BS that people goes around bragging or trying to gloat themselves about doing it. It is really not all that people try to make it to be. It is very emotionless, very manipulative, very one-sided, dry, low effort, very pathetic in just the movements and poor communication and just no connection at all. And that is what people really need to not have, but at least have a connection with someone in order to make things, like, in a general basis, just the interaction with anybody that you're around with, to be better. Because that is what social media and people who are loud as hell will refuse to even tell the absolute truth that is just it's very miserable, like very miserable. Now, I'm not going to sit here and try to make it seem like I have such a large body count. I don't even want to talk about body counts. I find it very stupid to me. But it's low, and it was low for a reason, because I just stopped after my fourth date, and I realized that this is really not helping at this point, and it's time to become abstinent again. Before I even joined into this stupid hookup culture, mind you, this was just something I was very desperate and wanted to do for like a specific purpose or reason. And it was mainly to get into like X work, because of Instagram models, OnlyFans, and just people who are apparently young, the same age as me, who are finding ways to like make a larger, better income. And it's sad that I thought that was my best solution to get into when there's like other alternatives. But I was just desperate at the moment, and I was just thinking way too hard. And luckily, I haven't really got into it, because I just figure it's not really me. And I do want a committed relationship where I don't really have to, depend on freaking men to like entertain all the time, because being half naked, I'm just not a sexual person in general. So the fact that I have to do that in order to get money, I mean, y'all do whatever, but that's just not me. Anywho, so I intentionally got rid of my virginity mainly for that, and I regret it so much. I mean, to be honest, I don't really regret it that much. I mean, I'm glad that I got my cherry pop, but it's the fact that I did it just for that. And I realized that going into it, it really like damaged me. Like, I can't say it damaged me, but it really opened my eyes into just the reality of just dating and just people in general. Like, it's no different into like finding friends. You would just have people who just do not trust you, and would rather just use you for their own needs and benefits. It's so funny, because on Reddit, or just like posts that you would see on Twitter, people discussing about it, and you would just sit there, someone who never had that experience, be like, oh well, you should do this and that, and it's common sense and blah blah blah. Yeah, it's so easy until that actually end up happening to you, and you're dumbfounded, like, whoa, did I actually folded for this man? Yeah, you did. Participating in hookup culture really made me basically prove my statements that I had, like this belief that I carried before, that it is 10 times better to be with someone who's monogamous than someone who just sleeps around. Because yeah, everybody do have their holes phase, but that's when you're broken, or that's when you feel lost, or that's when you're like feeling a bit insecure. Like, nobody see me as sexual, because I never got anyone to like hand me their number, or like catcall me, whatever. So how about I just try to make a proof statement that, hey, I am attractive and blah blah blah. And it's like, I guess, but it's like, you may be attracted to people, but it's like, what's more to that, because that's really made me stop like hookup culture in general, because it's like, there has to be more than just us having sex. It's like, it has to be more than just being intimate all the time, because when you have nothing to like offer, but that, it gets really boring. Like, the fact that I have run into like specific people who have no character, no personality, like they were very straight to the point, but even when they were straight to the point, they just had bad communication skills, because when it comes to stuff that I like and dislike, they did not care. They were really focused on what they prefer and what they want, and once they get what they want, they leave. And that's how it usually ends. I just had to pretty much accept them leaving and just like, I guess, apparently find another one. Which is why I don't really believe in body counts, because I feel like when people talk about body counts, people try to make it seem like, oh yeah, I just find some random ass person to just lay down with, when no, body counts is probably you just finding someone because you were ghosted by another one, so you figure it's time for you to replace that other one with another person. And it's just disgusting. It really is disgusting to do. Because, like, if it's so unhygienic just to go to body, it really is. Because, one, the person you are with, you don't even know their hygiene, or some are not even aware of what they smell like. Like, the fact, I'm not new into running into dirty kids, but it's the fact that you can just be in the car alone, and once you're in a tight closed car door, or let's say tight closed room, you can either smell the scent of somebody or the room, or your own effing breath. And the fact that despite this person breath stinking, it's like this person didn't even care to at least like double check it. It's like, it's whatever. But it's like, I know you smell it, and I know that it's not pleasing. So it's like, why are you trying to tell me to shrug it off? That makes no sense when I'm making it a complaint. And that's what I'm saying. It's very one-sided, and no one cares. They're really looking for themselves and what they want. And when you're trying to make it things interesting, make a spark to it, because like I said, it gets boring when it's solely and just that, they don't want to do it. Because why? They don't like you. It's like, if you're someone that they actually like, then they would actually try to put you into somewhere. But a lot of them are just like from broken relationships. A lot of them are people who do rather just sleep around and just that's about it. And some are just, I guess for the third option, I don't even know what those people are. Let me think about it. Hold on. Oh yeah, I forgot. Some are just cheaters, bruh. I'll never get this one guy who literally like openly and proudly cheats on his girlfriend, and then at the same breath say that he loves her because she never leaves him. But it's like, how can you say that you love her but you're cheating on her? Like, bro, these stories I have to share, y'all, it's not even a lot, but it's just the fact that I run into these weirdos and they think it's okay when it's really not. It just make you like destroy your perspective on a healthy relationship, when not all relationships are like that. They're just some people that are just out there. Like, some of y'all really need to careful just bragging this online about this whole sleeping and people being attractive. Like, first of all, you don't need everybody to be attracted to you, like every single body. Like, I can understand this need and this want and this work into just being beautiful. I mean, hell, I'm on my weight loss journey. I'm trying to lose weight to make myself feel good and look good. Understandable. And I'm like spending a lot of stuff to make my appearance like be more enhanced and look more pretty, whatever, because clearly being beautiful on social media can really take you somewhere far. You can just dance on fucking TikTok and really become a millionaire and just snap. Yeah, it's just like, yeah, I can understand that need, but it's like, for everybody to be interested in you, what will you get out of that? When all these people who are interested in you, they only want to like, it's out of lust, it's out of lust. That's about it. Nothing else. Because when you actually like challenge them into making it something else, they back away. 2, you don't need to like sleep around in order to like feel validated of yourself. Like, at first it can make you gain that little, self-esteem, that little confidence. Like, hey, there's actually people who are sexually attracted to me. Okay, yeah. But then you start to question, okay, so what else is that person interested in? Is it just me, my body? Is it, or just my, my Pacific, coochie? Because like, clearly it's just that and nothing else. Because mind you, when it comes to the bedroom, you also have to think about the performance too. And if it's mostly them just trying to rub it out, then it's mainly for that and nothing else. Because like, X can't only be about you just like ram bam thank you man. No, it has to be kiss damn, they gotta be like, a bit of torture and a bit of love and a bit of bubbling, that stuff. Like, it just can't just be just you blasting off. No. Big communication issues. 3rd, it will make you very much lonely at the end, because at the end, after once it's done, because mind you, these people, they don't finish. Let's stop. I'm done. But some of these people, they just take their time to finish, or they finish very quickly, and afterwards they're their true colors show. And it sucks even to experience that firsthand, because it's like, whoa, when first talking to you, you weren't like that, but now after this, you're in this rushful mood into having me get out. And it's like, oh my God, it's like, if I could just share my experience, the constant ghosting, the lying, and just like emotional abuse too. Because you can just sit there and everything would be fine, and then all of a sudden they just have the most mean attitude out of nowhere. And then when you question it, they will sit there and say that you're the crazy one, and you're trying to not even try to make yourself look crazy, but they're literally trying to do that in order to find a way or excuse for you to like go away. And it's like, why, when you're the one who wants something from me? Oh well, yeah, it's an itch. It's that itch that was waiting to be scratched, and now that it's scratched, I'm satisfied and I want you out. But once I can't find anyone or my other replacement, I'll call you back like they always do. They do come back once they don't have anybody else. And I'm not even saying that to like as a way to like brag or like gloat about it. It's not cute, because you're basically saying that I'm your last option. And if nothing else like better comes to you, I'd rather stick to someone who's actually gonna bend over and fold for me, because she or he is there. It's just traumatic, bruh. Like, so traumatic. Like, I don't even think I was in any genuine relationship, because a lot of it has to do with me being single, like by choice. But when I actually try integrating, trying to like form one myself, it just went out bad, horribly. And if I could share like two stories, probably like Jeremy and Alexander. I feel like Jeremy would be a different video, but no, I think both of them would definitely be in a different video. I mean, both of them would be in the same storyteller, but it's just gonna like, different topic or title. But I just want to warn women that, being a virgin, there's nothing wrong with it. There really is nothing wrong with it. Getting rid of it is not really all that. I feel like you can literally get your hymen popped just by using just some regular sex toy. Like, that is very quickly into you just getting your, well, hold on, let me just, pop and ish quickly. But it's like, to be with someone who just does not like you and rather just use you for their own needs and just don't care about you. Yeah, I'd rather not let any of you guys out there. And I'm in my 20s, okay? For the young girlies in the back, for anyone who's like dealing with that, just don't. Like, this hookup culture shit is not really worth it. It really isn't. And it's sad as hell that social media feels the need to like promote it some more. I mean, I read some comment that they say that social media is now trying to like end this whole, whorism-ish, and they're now trying to go back to the traditional ways. And I honestly hope that is the case. I mean, I'm not seeing it. Maybe I'm seeing a little bit of some girlies like exposing how mind damaging it is, whatever. But it's like, I really hope that we do go back into the more conservative, more traditional route, instead of just like promoting degenerosity and just like trying to be open, just being so open with our sexual history. Y'all get what I mean? It's just like, with just soft corn, corn being everywhere, like really everywhere. Like, in the past you had to search it up, but now it's like in your face. It's like, I really hope it gets back to that way where it's very secretive and no one's like openly loud about it. Just, bring shame culture back. Let's bring that back, okay? Because yeah, I can't even say that I regret it. I don't even know if I could say I wish I never done it. I just wish I actually found the right person that was worth that time. And hopefully, I pray in the future that once I get my career going in this YouTube business and I do find a partner, it does go well. Because, like, I don't know, it just kind of sucks. Like, should I even make a video about interracial dating as well? Or just being a color person and trying to date interracially? I don't know, y'all, but next video, next time. Anyway, hopefully that I got my point across. Thank y'all for listening, and bye.